Hola muchachos, welcome to my channel. I recently have just seen a lot of ladies post videos of themselves reacting to their own labors. The labor I'm reacting to here was my third baby. My first one, I didn't video it whatsoever. My second one, I did, but I decided to do my third baby for a few reasons. First, she just turned 1. On December 8th, she turned 1, so it's kind of like the 1-year labor anniversary. I always call my kids' birthdays like Labor Days because that is literally what it was for me. And I have not seen this video in a very, very long time. Of course I was there, I know what happened, but at the same time, it's very cool to kind of relive and look through what happened, especially thinking it was just a year ago. Like, boom, time flies by so quickly, especially with multiple children, and it's gonna fly by even faster the more children we kind of welcome into our home. Also, Colleen Ballinger, however you say it, she just uploaded this type of video of her reacting to her labor with her son, which reminded me of all the hilarious comments of like Colleen versus Sarah, like what we said as soon as our children were born. I said something along the lines of, did you see that? Or did you see what happened? And she said like beautiful motherly things like, oh, welcome to the world, we love you so much. Third baby, you say whatever comes to your mind. If you want to see Colleen's video, I will link it down below and you can check it out there. But for now, we're gonna get started with my labor video and I hope you guys enjoy. I'm so excited. I'm almost nervous, but I am very excited. Okay.
Grab it? Yeah. There we go.
Oh,
good
you
job.
can see. Oh,
Okay, can you grab
I
one?
was so little.
Cool. We're gonna dip it.
When I found out I was pregnant here, I was about 8 weeks along in my pregnancy.
Wait. We all knew it was gonna be fun. Here it is. You're gonna be an older sister again. Yeah. I was just pregnant. Like, what is happening? Yeah, this is where I'm at right now. I don't know how far along I am. I'm excited just to have this journey again and to figure all the stuff out again. I love being pregnant, and I feel like I was made to be pregnant. Like this. I've had the easiest pregnancies. Not the easiest. Elizabeth was harder, for sure. My pelvis I was having a lot of issues with, but like I've had easy pregnancies and like I would even say easy labors. They've all been natural. I haven't had to get like epidurals or anything. I'm so thankful for that. I know a lot of mamas have it differently. Like I'm just set up no matter what gender we get. This is probably my last pregnancy. And look at that belly. Honestly. Whoa. That is I'm really excited about that. I feel like I'm 30. I feel like I'm like 40 weeks. My belly feels huge.
Getting closer to our due date, 36, 37 weeks. Baby could be here in a week or two. Baby could not be here for maybe.
It's also weird seeing us, or seeing me in our last space.
Like, so excited to find out who this little person is and to see how we will change because of this little person.
I was crying in the beginning because of how little Ivy was. That's why I was crying.
Cramping for like maybe an hour. If I'm looking at my belly, baby has really changed position.
That was a huge belly. Wow.
And my belly
I've always just been a very small, petite, pregnant person, but my belly just
square now. Is this false labor or real labor? I have no idea, but this may actually be the real deal.
Oh my goodness, my belly.
All I know is that I need to paint my nails before baby comes because I want to look really beautiful.
And I was just talking to someone about this. The whole like labor thing for me, all of it was enjoyable. Even the pain, there was something about it that it was all exciting, and the adrenaline, and because, I mean, dang, it was painful. To think that people actually have more pain than that, or to go longer, oh my god, I've had quick, easy labors, but I remember actually being like, is this real labor, is this not? And being like, I hope I'm in labor, just because I like being in labor. I actually like that whole experience. It's not something that I miss or would like to have happen again, but when I'm pregnant, I do actually always look forward to being in labor. There's something extremely empowering and so ridiculously exciting about it. So up to this point, I had been laboring, I think like 2-3 hours or something, or no, more like 2 hours. And I didn't think I was actually in labor because I didn't feel Elizabeth dropping at all. I just felt like I was in a lot of pain. The contractions here weren't too bad, but I had to really focus to ensure that I wasn't too loud because my kids were sleeping in the bedroom beside the bathroom. I felt really discouraged because I actually didn't know if I was in labor or not. Like I was like, this is how I'm feeling right now. I didn't know if I was in labor or not. Like I actually had no idea.
Contractions are so hard. And I almost wonder if it's...
Yeah, I'm saying the contractions are so hard, but I'm not feeling baby drop. Like,
strong, you're beautiful. You might say right. The Lord is with you. Okay? Your mother of 3 children.
Kieran was so good.
What?
Kieran was so good. Like, he was so helpful and kind and just, yeah. And I remember actually at this part, this is where contractions got really, really difficult.
Good job. Yeah. Good job. Yeah, you get it.
Also, I have pregnancy insomnia, so my whole pregnancy I'm actually very, very exhausted. So at this point, I remember it was about 30 hours that I have not been sleeping for, and then I go into labor. So it's not even like previously I was laboring and I was awake because of it. I've always had pregnancy insomnia and I can't sleep. It was so fast. Sometimes I wouldn't even have much of a break, and I've had that with all my babies. My goodness, look at my belly.
You can just think, imagine in your mind everything opening.
Kieran was so good. Kieran was so helpful.
Oh Lord, let everything.
Yes.
Let everything open, Lord. Oh, that one happened so quick, Kieran.
I feel bad for myself. It wasn't back labor or anything. It was just full on belly labor, which, I mean, it's still hard.
They're coming on so hard.
Aww. Oh, I miss Kieran's long hair. I miss Kieran's long hair so bad.
If you believe anything, make it do good. Everything's opening.
Okay. Got this, man. I got this.
I was able to talk through contractions, which was good. And Kieran telling me I was strong made me feel like so sweet.
I just don't feel like I'm dilating. I feel like I'm just having contractions. I feel like this.
Yeah, here I said I slept until 1. By slept, I meant I was just hanging out in my bed hoping I'd fall asleep. Pregnancy insomnia.
I'm so exhausted.
Oh, this is when it got so painful.
Hi, Julian.
Hey Sarah, I would say how are you, but that doesn't seem like a very question right now.
Oh, that one was so deep.
And can I just say, I was so absolutely like disgusted by the amount of comments in this video being like, she's like drunk, she's totally drunk, like she's acting like she's drunk. That's definitely coming from people who have never actually been in labor. This was me extremely exhausted, and this was me in labor. This is just how I act. Not in all my labors, but specifically this one just being so exhausted and just trying to get with the program and to breathe and stay on top of things, and honestly to stay awake. I was really struggling here, and I think it's really easy for people to be like, you look so drunk, you look like a weirdo in labor, for people who've actually never been in labor before. This is tough stuff. Like, not many people can do it with ease. That's why epidurals and everything else exists, because a lot of people, it's just very difficult on their bodies. So this is just how I dealt with the pain, and I shook a lot. I was very shaky. Oh, this is my midwife Shannon, just such an angel.
Karen, where's the tub of stuff? The whole
Oh, this is down the hall
really
from the
fast.
Yeah. Yeah.
And like honestly, laboring in the bathtub was so awesome. Like that warm water.
I think you're like 7 centimeters.
You're joking.
So
That's when I knew I wasn't in false labor now. That's when I was like, oh, I'm not actually in labor.
I just need to get set up and stuff.
Kieran thought I was hilarious. Kieran was like,
I can't believe it. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. I'm gonna faint. That's fantastic news.
It's fantastic.
7 centimeters?
Yeah.
I knew at this point I'm like 20 minutes away from having my kid.
Oh,
I was so thankful. Everyone's moving everything out. Oh, the heat just went on. Oh man, can't believe I'm 7 centimeters. I did not think I was gonna be 7 centimeters. Can I have another popsicle?
Yeah, you can.
Hi.
That's when my mom came.
Fine. You gonna see your baby?
That was so special. This is when I suddenly I felt it go like, I felt the release.
Like it's so bad, but it's not that bad, but it's so bad.
I was able to talk through my contractions, but like, dang.
Beautiful, your baby's gonna be.
Your baby.
Thank you.
You know, if it's a boy, we still have to figure out names.
Yeah, we didn't know what we were gonna name our boy. We really didn't know what we were gonna name our boy.
Come to me all through labor. I will care for you. Totally.
It's a good thing it was a girl. I thought it would be a girl.
Come to me all through labor. I will care.
Yeah.
Think of that.
Oh, my mom is so sweet.
I'm getting close to pushing. Keep going. I don't want to push. I don't want to push.
You want to tell Shannon
I don't want to push.
I remember just being like, I gotta push so bad. And then all of a sudden I was like, oh, I'm not even pushing. And this baby's coming. Yeah, this is the part.
Yeah.
Oh, there he is.
I was like, hey guys, this was my dream, to catch my baby.
Hello.
Take your baby out and off your chest. Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, hi, baby. Welcome.
That was so
Did
cool.
anyone see that?
That's like me in like complete shock. It's also weird seeing me as a blonde.
See that?
That was
Did anyone see that? Oh my goodness.
That was so crazy. That was. Whew, you were just watching that again?
See that?
I remember mom and Kieran just looking at me being like, she's in shock. Elizabeth. And that was the only name we had, was Elizabeth for a girl. Yeah, we had like an idea of other names, but we were like, if it is a girl, we're gonna do Elizabeth. I'm still in shock. Aww. Oh, she's so cute.
That was so.
Oh,
she's
look
so
at her.
sweet. She's so sweet. Oh,
And I have
oh
my
my
nails
gosh.
painted. I want to get
Oh
good
my
stuff
gosh.
until they
You
break.
are so strong.
Oh my gosh. Thank you, Lord. Oh,
And I said, I want to do that again.
I never have to do that again, right? We're never doing this again, right?
We're never doing this again, right? Please don't make me do this again.
Rachel. Oh, hello. Rachel, I just missed it.
Rachel's my sister who was supposed to come, and she missed it. It was so fast. It all came so fast.
A pop and a drop.
Yeah.
Like the sack was just like.
Yeah, my water, it always breaks when I'm in labor, like later into my labor. But with Calvin, I did get them to break it for me. She was so cute. She still screams the same.
Lungs.
I was so excited to have another girl. Oh, she's so little. My goodness, she looks the same. That was so cool. Yeah, the next 10 minutes is just gonna be me crying. Oh, I was so excited to have a little daughter for Ivy. Or sorry, a little sister for Ivy. Another daughter for me. Oh my goodness, wow. Way to go, me. Like, wow. That's freaking amazing. That's that's amazing how anyone does that. If you have given birth, especially, and I'm not trying to single anyone out, but like if you've done a at-home birth completely natural, there's just something that is so powerful and uplifting about it. And I'm not saying it's not like that
in other circumstances, like, I don't know, in every other way that people go about giving birth, but this was such a huge standout, like, labor for me. Unbelievable. Like, I just wanted to tell everybody what happened and how I gave birth. Like, I was honestly, I was super proud of, like, myself. I was so proud of myself for actually doing that, to go through all that and to catch my own baby. And I was really like, way to go, Sarah. Way to be a boss. Like, I really felt powerful, and none of that power was of my own. I know it was all from the Lord. Like, that's what made this labor so special. It was different from my other labors. Like, I just felt the Lord over me in such an intense way in this labor itself, and just the whole outcome. Like, it was my dream labor. At home, natural. My mom was there, which was so cool. Kieran having long hair. I just loved Kieran's long hair. I miss it so much. If I think about it too much, like, I actually get like emotional. Actually, that was so cool to watch again. That was so cool. Thank you guys for being here and for watching today's video. Let me know in a comment down below, have you given birth? And if so, how'd you do it? C-section, epidural, natural, hospital, or not? I want to know. Leave it in a comment down below, because you know what? No matter how you've birthed your baby, you have birthed a child, and that's downright fantastic. And every kid is such a huge miracle that we need to praise the Lord for, because there's a lot of children that are born and they don't last long, or there's miscarriages and all that stuff that's just so brutal and hard. So I encourage you, if you have children, hug them really tight. Be so thankful for them. Like, even in the hard days, be thankful for your children. They are a gift from the Lord. Anyway, whew. Tired of being emotional. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. I will see you all in my next video. Bye.